welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Oge and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be making a quick rant video for you guys. So I'm trying to share an experience. I told you guys before, I'm many videos away, I can't remember, but I told you guys I'm going to be sharing my experience with you guys in the UK. Now this is quite an experience and I thought to just share it with you guys. It happened a few weeks back, but I was like, okay, this is something that I would like to share with you guys and I want to know what you think. So recent I've been what do you call it, I've been applying for professional jobs because, like, I'll be done with school this year, like later this year, and I was thinking that it would make a lot of sense if I start applying for jobs now, so I would like have a professional backing and standing by the time I'm done with school, and I'll be able to like blend everything together. So, my brothers and sisters, that was how I started applying for professional jobs. Aside the whole warehouse and care and all those jobs that we know about, the menial jobs, I'm talking about like real professional ones. And you guys know that I studied digital and strategic marketing. Oh, that's what I'm studying for my master's. So I decided to, go to like some websites and some I started using some apps like Indeed and read.co.uk and some other apps like that. Total Jobs, and yeah, those are the three apps that I can remember that I'm using to like apply for jobs because I'm still doing that. So that's how I now started applying for jobs, so professional jobs. I applied for hundreds of jobs, and I'm not even exaggerating, like a lot of jobs. I was just applying back to back, back to back. I was getting rejections. Oh, we're sorry. Unfortunately. For some jobs, I was able to like get to the first stage of the interview, and that was it. But this particular day, I applied for a certain job, like a digital and strategy. Okay, the job title was digital marketer slash content creator for a spa, and like a very big spa in the UK. And the pay was, it's a part-time job, and it was for 12, I think 14 to 16 hours per week rather. 14 to 60 hours per week. And it was like a very good steal if you think, if you see the job pay and the work hours, and it's a remote job. So basically, remote, you work remotely, you only go to the spa once a month, and that's when you like go to like and make videos of their um what do you call it, their products, so you can be able to post them on the YouTube, on their Instagram and other platforms like that. So you're only allowed to go to work once a month. You work remotely and you're only working 14 to 16 hours per week, per month, per week. What am I saying, per month? Per week. And that's like even below the 20-hour thresholds that we have. And they were paying like the pay was like over £2,000 per month. When I applied for the job, I was not, while I was applying for all the jobs, I wasn't like expecting any response. I was just applying and keeping my fingers crossed. Then I applied for this job randomly, and I was getting a lot of rejections. And next thing, I got a response for this particular job, and that was when I now took note of the details of the job. I'm like, hello, this looks like a good steal. Then I started getting like interest, and they reached out to me and they were like, I got to the second stage of the interview process. They like my credentials and everything like that. I was like, okay, that sounds nice. That sounds promising. That was how, and I started and I started the whole interview process. The first stage, which was a virtual interview, and they asked me a lot of questions. Like, I read my life out, I practiced, I went to YouTube, I was practicing. My friend was helping me out with interview tricks and whatever. Like, I was so prepared, and when I went to the for the interview, like, I did so well. The lady was so impressed. Then I got a mail that from her, that was, I had the interview on Thursday. I got a mail from her the next day that I was shortlisted. I was among the 5 shortlisted candidates to get to the next stage of the interview. Imagine, after applying for hundreds of jobs, and there's this particular job that looks like a very, very good steal for you, and now you are now going to the second stage, like the next stage, final stage. I was like, okay, this is something that this looking like a promising. This looking like God just wants to give me this job. That was how I was now so happy. My hopes were now like high. I was now like very, very, optimistic and all. And sent me a mail with the interview invitation and the details of the interview. Like I was supposed to do like a presentation and like the details, the company, the spa details, their logo, their color, the content, and all those things, like the marketing idea. So basically they had like different products they were trying to like launch, and they had like some services also that they wanted to launch. They had 3 segments, and they were like, I should create a marketing campaign for it and all those stuff like that. Like if you're a marketer, you understand what I'm trying to say. So it was like a broad presentation or more. Every single thing that they've been teaching me since I came to this UK, everything, that even the ones I did not read before, I went to my previous class whatever, I was not reading everything from beginning to end. I was reading, I was kabashing, I was reading, I was preparing, I was prepared to bamboozle them. That's how I got so ready. I had picked a date for my interview. That was the next week. I picked the next Thursday for my interview. And because I needed time to like prepare myself. So I was so prepared for the interview. The interview was to get like a marketing campaign idea, appropriate KPIs, and all the stuff like that. I was ready. When I got to the interview, excuse me, I got to the interview and I did my presentation. I was so confident. That was how I did my presentation, and she was like, oh my god, that's so wonderful, like I love your presentation. Oh, she was just gassing me up that she loved what I did. We had like a rapport. She liked me, and I was like, okay, this looks like a promising something. Then she told me, okay, after that second stage interview, we had like, the interview even took longer than it was supposed to be. It was for like 45 minutes, I think 40 or 45 minutes, and the interview took over 1 hour. So it was like a good sign, because we had a lot to talk about. Like we're just like talking. Then that was on a Thursday. So she said she was going to like make a decision by the end of the week, and she'll get back to me. So she told me to send the presentation to her mail. So I did that. I did that same day. Then on Friday, I didn't get any response. I didn't get anything. From that moment when I was on that interview, my mind was already like up. Yeah, I was like, Jesus, my anxiety, everything was just spiraling, because I'm like, I really want to get this job now. Like, this is something that looks very good, and I want to get it. So that's when you're applying for jobs and you're trying to get the job, like there's a sense of entitlement that you feel like you deserve the job and you have to get it. That was the stage that I now got into, coupled with my anxiety. Like, it was crazy. So from that Thursday, I was so anxious. Friday, anytime I get a notification from my phone, I'll be like, oh, like I was always on my phone. At the point I had to even like start using this whole DND stuff on do not disturb, because I didn't want to hear when my phone beeps again, because it's like I was always refreshing my email. I was just so expectant. Friday came, nothing happened. Saturday, I was like, bro, what's going on? Then she sent a mail. That was when she sent a mail, and she was like, can I send ideas of content that I would be posting on their page, on their social media platform. So the presentation was to generate a marketing campaign idea with appropriate KPIs and all those stuff. But now she was asking me to also send like design content and send to her, like content that she thinks that I will be posting if I get the job, like the kind of content I'll be posting on their platform. And I told you that we had like 3 segments that I needed to like work on. So I did I maybe probably they were like expecting maybe one images for those 3 segments. I did 15. That's 555 for each segment, because I was like, okay, I did different ideas because I wanted her to like pick the one that works for her. So just wanted to impress. Now when you're doing an interview, like you want to impress. So I did so many ideas. I went to Canva, I went to other apps, like graphic apps. I turned to a graphic designer. I went to my friend. I frustrated my friend then, because I was like, we must get this thing, like this idea must come to life. So I was basically, those those graphic designs that you see on people's pages. That was what I was basically doing. I was just creating, writing, coming up with content that I was going to write, pictures, everything like that. I did 15 at the end of the day. Then I sent it to her and she was like, oh, wonderful. Oh, I'm so impressed. You went above and beyond. I really love this. Oh, thank you so much. Anyways, she was so impressed according to her, and she said she was going to still get back to me, that she it's by the end of the week. That I sent it to her, I think, on the Saturday. So I was thinking, okay, probably because the end of the week technically is on a Sunday, so definitely on Monday I should get a response. Monday came, I didn't get any response from her, and I sent a follow-up email, and I was like, oh, like, what's going on professionally though. I was like, I've not heard anything, any response, that she was supposed to get back to me at the end of the week. Then she said that they had an accident and she wanted to like, and like they had an accident, so she could not make a decision, but now she was going to do that. Meanwhile, this job was very far from me. Like, it's 4 hours away from me by train. That's how far it is. But like, it was not a problem, because she said it from the beginning of the interview that it was not a problem, because like I'm only allowed to come to work once a month, and it's just to come and make videos of the spa, make videos of their products, new fresh content, so I can post on the page during the month. So that's the only reason why I'm even going to the spa. So it's not like I'm supposed to come to work. So the distance wasn't really like a big issue from the beginning. All of a sudden, I just got a mail from her after I sent the follow-up mail. She was like, oh, she explained the reason why she had been delaying. Then she sent another mail like an hour or two later, and she was like, oh, that how much, like, I need to confirm how much I would be, which would cost me to get to the spa monthly. That's once a month. Then I said around £50 by train. It was a little bit over £50 by train, but it was something I was very, very open to do, because it's like dedicating one day of the month to just make that journey, go to and fro. So I was very, very okay with doing that, and I explained to her in the mail that that was not going to be a problem for me, that I would definitely be able to afford it and make the trip and provide content and all this stuff, create content or whatever. And she was like, okay, that's no problem. She was still very receptive. She was even saying, imagine somebody responding to your mail and saying, never a dull moment. Like, you get using like it was like, and so it was just like, I just felt like she was so receptive. Like, there was just a vibe. I didn't know that she was playing with my heart. She was playing with my heart. She gave me breakfast. I chopped breakfast. So after I responded, and she responded as well, she acknowledged the mail. The next morning when I woke up, that was on a Tuesday, I got a mail from them, and they were like, oh, that they are sorry, they can't pick me because of distance, and they had to pick another candidate that was closer to them, and the candidate also had professional photography skills. And in my mind, I'm like, in the job title, you guys were digital marketer slash content creator. So where exactly is the whole, like, I don't understand. In the job description, I read everything in total. I did not see any parts where they said you have to have, like, they're supposed to like highlight the skills that they need you to have. They never said anything about being a professional photographer. I said that I couldn't like take pictures, quality pictures, and edit well, but I never knew that they needed like a professional photographer. I wouldn't have gone through with it because definitely I didn't have that skill. So when I saw the mail, I was just so down because I was like, so you're telling me now that I don't understand. You saw my CV, like you went through my CV, you didn't see anything like that, but you picked me for first stage, second stage, final stage. Like you why did you allow me go through the whole hassle of like presenting, creating content ideas, like practice, like do you understand? Like it was so painful, and I just felt like I deserved that job. Like it was so bad that when I finished the final stage interview and I was awaiting their response for that, for the Thursday, I finished the interview Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. During that 4 days, I was praying. Like I was waking up every midnight to like pray fervently. I was fasting and I was praying and I was like, I'm going to every day, every single day till I got the response mail. I was praying. I was like, I'm going to get this job. Like I was praying, I would cry, I would pray, I was kabash, I was doing everything that I needed to do, like, because I felt like that job was just something that I didn't just want to lose. It just felt like a very good catch, and coming to now say that they didn't want to pick me because, like, if they had said distance safe, somebody that was more local, I would understand, but adding that professional photography, whatever, that was not even in the job description in the first place, just really, and it just really, I think I was just looking for a reason to be angry. That one just made me completely angry, and I was like, I just felt so discouraged. I couldn't even cry. I was just like, I really wanted this, but God knows best anyway. So I just wanted to share this experience with you guys because I feel like looking for a job in my looking for my job search experience in Nigeria and here, like, they're totally different. So I'm like, this one here is a hassle. Like you apply for job, just get your mind ready. Like looking for all this warehouse and all those jobs is not even a problem. But you see, this professional jobs, like when you're done with school, when you're about to be done with school, when you're looking for professional jobs, that's even worse because it's like it's a whole different game completely. Like you are going to apply for hundreds of jobs and get ready to be hearing, unfortunately, we are sorry, no, you are not the right candidate. Like so many rejection mail, like so many. So imagine after so many rejections, hundreds of rejection, you're not getting to like the final stage of a job that you are really optimistic about, and at the end of the day you still didn't get it. It's just so painful. But like, yeah, I feel like it's just like a learning process. I just had to take it as a learning process, because if I should do what I would do on a normal day, I would just go and lie down and start crying for days, days. I would not stop crying. But like, I just think it's like a process that we all have to go through. And I just want anybody out there to know that if you are in the UK or you're coming to study in the UK, you should prepare for this phase where you apply for jobs and you get so many rejections. Just understand that you're not the only one going through it. Like, we're a lot going through it, and one job is going to click. One particular job is going to click. I promise you that. Like, one job is going to bang. It's gonna enter it's gonna make sense. But whilst you're waiting for that particular job, you should be open to getting as much or as many rejections as possible. I think it's just going to help you build yourself, because like me or before, for the like, I would have been crying, but now like it's just like we learn every day. Let's just move past it, like move past it. So that's what I've been doing. And yeah, so I don't know if anybody has like an experience with applying for jobs back to back, back to back. I'm even talking this YouTube video now, and I have like interviews that I'm preparing for. Like, I've gotten other emails from other companies saying that they want to interview me, and I'm still going to go. I got rejected there. I'm going back again to get rejected or to get accepted. So it's like a dicey game. You are never sure what's going to happen, but you still have to keep pushing and keep pushing. So yeah, so if anybody has an experience that is like relatively close to what I experienced, let me know. Like, share your experience in the comment section. I would really want to know. I would really want to like converse with you, because I want to be sure that I'm not the only one going through this phase. Like, other people also went through this phase, because it's a hassle. It's a hassle. Like everything is just a journey. Everything is just a, I don't want to call it a journey. It's just like you just have to fight your way through it, because if you let disappointment get in your way, bro, and the thing is, like, their criterias are just a lot, like so many criterias. Some jobs have rejected me because, you are on the student visa. Some, even when they are part-time jobs and they are remote job, they'll still say, because it's professional, they'll say you're on the student visa. Some jobs will reject you because, oh, you're in Bradford and you're far away from where they are. Some jobs reject you because, which is understandable, but for remote jobs, I don't think that's a problem. Some jobs reject you because, okay, I at the point I was applying for internships and apprenticeship, yeah, those whatever, professional apprenticeship jobs. And I was applying for those jobs and they were like, oh, you have to be um a citizen of the country or something like that. You have to be under the government. There's this criteria that you have to be under a funding from the government, which you cannot be under because you're an international student. Definitely that means you are not eligible to even work as an apprentice or an intern in certain companies. And I'm like, where exactly are you guys now expecting us to get professional jobs from? Do you want me to come here to come and be doing care and where else all my life? It's not possible. Like, I need to have, sometimes they'll even tell you, oh, it's a startup job, but you're seeing 4 years, 5 years experience. I don't understand. Like, what's going on? I'm in school. Like, so it's like, if you're not allowing international students to like do apprenticeship jobs, and at the same time, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well, but like, you're not allowing us to like do internships because we are not citizens, or we are not under a certain government funding or something, then how am I supposed to get like a job when even the major jobs, full-time or professional jobs, are not even giving us a chance to like work? So it's like just very annoying, very, very annoying. But like, we just keep pushing. One is going to click, like I said, one is going to click at the end of the day, so we just keep pushing. But I just wanted to share this experience with you guys. So if you have experienced something like this before, I would definitely want to hear your own side, like your own story. I would really want to feel what you felt at the end of the day when you finally got the job, because I'm still waiting to feel that feeling. I've not felt it yet. I'm just feeling the whole, okay, it is what it is. Like, okay, I didn't get it, I'll get the next one. I didn't get it, I'll get the next one. That's the phase that I'm in now. I want somebody to encourage me. Like, you guys should send encouragement messages in the comment section. I'll be reading your comments and responding. But like, guys, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like, you're trying to combine schoolwork, working part-time, and trying to look for professional jobs. Like, it's not easy. If you can't even get this kind of jobs, then how would you, like, how would you be able to fight for the jobs that are sponsorship jobs that are even hot cake? It's just a lot. It's just a whole lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be seeing your comment and responding. I just came here to rant, and I hope you guys relate in one way or the other. Yeah, so please, yeah, bye guys.